RAs, build your community. Here we have a typical college lounge area. See the college students. See how nervous they are of one another. Any moment, one of them could snap and verbally abuse the geographic background of another.
You there! Connecticut is a loathsome place of residence!
Well, that sounds like the dialogue of someone inquiring about the prospects of a fisticuffs.
Uh-oh, this pugnacious scene is something one would expect in Detroit, or outside the Gypsy Bar on a Friday night. Hard to believe that these antagonized individuals all occupy the same floor. Although they are all neighbors in the physical sense, there is no common sense of floor pride binding them together and making their shared area of residence pleasurable.
I don't like this anymore. I'm so angry!
Without a sense of community, the typical college student quickly degenerates into territorial creatures of isolationist natures, resulting in chaos, contempt, and gang warfare.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. If only there was someone around who could bind the residents together and build a common community.
Ah, but Mr. Resident Assistant, there is someone like that. And that someone is you.
Me?
Yes, you. As the RA of the floor, you are the beacon of light. Not only are you the first person residents can turn to for advice, help, and a spare key, you are also the driving force behind the floor's community. It is in your hands to ensure that every member of the floor feels safe and at home in their new dorm rooms, and that goal is best achieved through laying the groundwork for successful community building.
Gosh, that sounds like a lot of work. I don't know if I can do it.
Fear not, Mr. Resident Assistant, because today we are here to help you to build your community. Now, the first step in building a successful community is to start early. Much like little puppies ripped from their mother's teat, new residents are highly impressionable creatures.
All right, let's do it. Hi there. I'm the resident assistant on the floor.
Greetings! I am a young, impressionable resident. I recently moved into my dorm room. I don't know anyone on the floor, and I don't know what to do next.
As you can see, this is an important first meeting. This will set the course for the rest of the year. What you don't know is that this resident has already been propositioned by members of another floor. If you do not act now, he will disappear with these hooligans for the rest of the year, only to be seen after nights of drunken gallivanting and on move-out day, when you will barely remember his name.
I can't let that happen. Well, resident, do you have any plans for the evening?
Well, I was thinking about cajoling with some nice gents from the 5th floor. You know, kicking up our heels, painting the town red.
Well, while that does sound like fun, I hope if you have time beforehand, you'll stop by the common room. We're going to have some dinner, and there will be merriment and an opportunity to meet the people on the floor. And we're going to watch our great American pastime as baseball as our hometown Red Sox take on the Yankees.
Golly gee, that does sound fun. I'll be sure to make an appearance.
Great.
Good work. Let's review the high points of that conversation. The RA took the resident who had not previously connected with the floor and invited them to an occasion that would provide opportunities for the community to bond. He hopped on this resident on the first day, acting early to ensure early success. The RA also chose a good path to entice the resident towards their community-building activity. College students are experienced in the art of thriftiness, and often have to survive on mere pennies a day. Ramen noodles, condiments, and dining hall spaghetti are therefore the only food the college student will consume in a period of weeks. The addition of food to any community-building program will thus be a selling point to the resident, and the wafting smell of Oreos and New York pizza alone will convince them to stop by for the merriment. The RA also centered the program around a civilized sports game. Good work. Televised programs that emphasize group involvement and viewing are meccas of community building. Some programs worth considering to center programs around: sports games, reality television focusing on fashion, trashy teenage dramas on the CW, and any film starring Rachel McAdams. Let's move on. Let's put our lesson into practice.
Okay. Hi there. I want to extend a friendly invitation to you to join a small gathering in the common room where we're eating pizza and watching the debate between Richard Milhouse Nixon and John F. Kennedy. Are you interested?
No.
Oh dear, that didn't go so well.
I don't understand. I think I did everything right.
That you did, but this is a specific case. Some residents will not be gung-ho and the like about socializing with others. They might prefer the social interactions of chatting parlors on the World Wide Web, or may simply be shy. It is your responsibility to ease these residents out of their comfort zones and help them to transition into a social college environment. Find out their interests and incorporate them into your daily programs to ease them out of their solitary existence and into the floor community. Let's try that again.
Yeah?
Hi. When you moved in a fortnight ago, I couldn't help but notice your extensive video game collection. Do you play often?
Once in a while.
Well, a few of us are interested in playing Super Smash Brothers in the common room tomorrow night. Would you be interested?
Yeah, that actually sounds like fun. I'll stop by.
Great!
Good work. Look how invested you are in your community. All the residents are sure to love you.
So, that's it, right? That's all I have to be worried about?
Not quite. Hello, fellow compatriots! There's a new Rachel McAdams flick playing at the local cinema. If we leave right now, we can get there before the next showing. Come on!
Yeah, Rachel McAdams! All right!
Uh-oh. This ruffian is trying to usurp my power and build the community herself. Should I give her a violation?
Oh, you sweet, naive resident assistant. No need to get your knickers out of whack. This enthusiastic young lady is not a threat to you. She is a valuable asset. Her unnecessarily peppy enthusiasm has already won the hearts and minds of your floormates. That is a valuable power indeed. For if that power is used for evil, she could lead your residents down a path of extreme partying, destruction, and beard growth. The bandwagon can easily tip off the path of righteousness. But if that power is used for good...
Unnecessarily happy girl. You seem to have a penchant for gathering the group and getting everyone excited about programs. So I was wondering if you could help me out. I'd like to gather everyone and take them to the veterans home where we can read to blind puppies.
Oh, that sounds like a grand old time!
I know.
I'll go make invitations on the base page, and I'll make flyers, and I'll go door to door, and I'll tell everyone I know, and then I'll text them, and then I'll call them, and I'll see if they're
Sweet.
Good work. Not only have you gotten an enthusiastic resident, maybe even future RA, involved in floor development, but now that you have an ally who has the floor's trust, you can plan community programs with relative ease. Brilliant!
There can't possibly be any more to learn, can there?
Think again.
Hey, you there! Just want to let you know, your floor has no chance against my floor in the Interfloor Olympiad. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. You got no chance.
Oh, dear.
Nothing. Yeah.
Fear not. Friendly competition can be a good thing. Rallying your floor towards a communal cause, whether it be a parlor decorating contest, floor wars, or even a charitable event, can be a good way to motivate their community and bring them together. Accept the challenge graciously, but do not encourage ill will or violence amongst the floors. This is not a rivalry of Cold War proportions. It should be more like America and Canada. Friendly allies who secretly believe one is better than the other, and attempt to prove it through the Winter Olympics and healthcare systems.
You know, I'm sure our floors will have a jolly good romp at Floor Wars, and I wish your floor the best, but I'm sure only one floor will emerge successful at RA Dress Up.
Good show.
Good show indeed. Other ways to inspire friendly floor pride to consider: t-shirts that unify the floor members, encouragement in intramural sports, and mascots.
Oh, don't do too much! This guy!
Stop.
Now look at you, Mr. Resident Assistant. Your community is so tight-knit and jolly. However did you do it?
Well, Mr. Narrator, I acted early. I was consistent in my efforts to involve everyone on the floor. I eased my residents outside of their comfort zones, used enthusiastic residents to generate enthusiasm for the events on the floor, and, well, I bought everyone pizza. Do you want some?
Don't mind if I do. Well done, Mr. Resident Assistant, and all you other resident assistants out there. If you heed these words, you too can build your community. Now go out there and fight the communists.
Communism sucks.